Iowa All-American Patrick Kennedy here in the Hawkeye wrestling room. Is it nice to come into a season and nobody's asking you about a lineup battle in the room at this point?
I mean, I don't know. A lot of people don't really ask me a whole lot of questions, to be honest. I'm kind of more of a guy who stays out most things and has a small circle, so I don't get asked a ton of questions about stuff.
What's the most interesting thing about you that has nothing to do with about wrestling? Nothing to do with wrestling.
I would say that I got engaged this past summer, and I think that having a good significant other has helped my wrestling, but also I feel like I've grown up more in the sense of kind of being a man maybe a little bit, or a professional, because it's you I made this significant vow this summer for one woman, and so I think that has helped me in many areas of my life.
How has your fiance helped your wrestling?
She's never questioned anything. She has a person that's been dedicated to me, and it's been awesome. And so when I ask for her help, she doesn't question things. She rolls with the punches sometimes, or she gives positive feedback.
You grew up a Hawkeye fan, right?
Not all the time. No, when I was younger, it was maroon and gold for sure. I mean, there was definitely times where there was a guy named Scott Dyke, and I would badger him when the Hawks lost, or I remember when Gilman lost to Tomasello in Big Ten Finals, and I was sitting at the Zumbro Fall golf course watching it, and I was freaking poking Scotty, going, "Hey, Scott, how about that?" And so, no, not always. It was more as I got older and I got more into it, and when I got into middle school, my high school coach was a Hawkeye here, and so then it kind of changed then, because the way he trained me made a lot of sense, and it was more of living the lifestyle and things like that. And so then when I started getting recruited by Iowa, it made it was clear, it was transparent, and so that's kind of, I say 7th, 8th grade is when I was more open-minded to things.
You're talking about Jamie Height?
Yeah.
How has he influenced your career?
Everything. I would say very, very positively influenced my career, because he was a guy who didn't look at it as wins and losses. He looked at it as how much you're gonna fight, how much you're gonna try to win, how much you're gonna live the life. And so that was the thing that I learned the most from him, is to live the life of whatever you want to achieve.
What have you enjoyed most about your time here?
Enjoyed most of my time here is the people in here love you, and they're committed to you, and it's kind of a little bit like my significant other, where if you're doing the things that you need to be doing to help you win, they don't question your lifestyle, life choice. If you're doing the good things that make you a better wrestler, you're staying clean on the inside and the outside, it doesn't matter. You can be whoever you want to be, and that's what's awesome about being a Hawk. You can be whoever you want to be. And if you're toeing the line, if you're going to class, you're doing the best in school, you're living a clean, fun lifestyle, it's awesome. And that's what's awesome about brands. They don't care if you walked around with a parrot on your shoulder. As long as you were in here trying to kick someone's ass and doing it the right way, they freaking love it.
You've been described by people in this program as zero maintenance. Do you take pride in that, and what does it take to be zero maintenance?
Yeah, I think I've heard it a little bit. It's just I try to always be true to myself and tell the truth and be truthful to myself and people around me. And so I think that has maybe helped me while people talk about me, is I don't try to cut corners. I try to do the right thing, and I just try to I try not to wait for someone to tell me to do something. I don't need permission to be great or be good. Just freaking go and do it.
You wrestle like some of your best wrestling here occurred at the end of last season. What do you think happened that you were able to put it together, have a strong finish to the season?
I think it was day in, day out type thing. I mean, put it together. Even when things weren't going the right way, continue to do the right things, and I think that it paid off in the end. I mean, the season's long, people build things build up, things break when pressure comes, and so you just continue to do the right things. And you know, I got a little bit of it. I got a little taste of it last year.
As you step away from that tournament last year in Philly, and you look forward to the last ride here, what were things that you wanted to work on throughout the summer months to get yourself ready for this season?
Get healthy. I had a couple bumps. Had to get healthy. I got that done, and just continue to grow in every aspect of wrestling and life. There wasn't necessarily like a key thing. You know, you gotta get better on your feet. You gotta get more takedowns. You gotta get out in less time. You gotta ride guys the whole period if you have to. Things like that.
What does post-wrestling life look like for you? What do you want to do?
Well, I got one more year here, and then I will also freestyle, but like past freestyle, coaching, or I'll freaking disappear to the mountains. I don't know, I love freaking logging, I love chainsaws, I love splitting wood, fishing, things like that, and I don't know, they just disappear.
The new guys that you brought into the program this year, what have they added to this room?
They add a lot of positivity, a lot of positive energy. You know, I think there's guys like Leo and Ludington, they add really good things to their class, and I think in the long run they're going to help their class a lot.
How do you integrate the new guys into the culture?
It's the same way you talk to guys your class, or maybe guys older. You talk to them how they need to be talked to. They obviously freshmen need a little bit of like understanding like how things work a little around here, like routines or how you lift weights, and then you just talk to them how you talk to anybody.